to my channel. For today's video, I just wanted to do a little chit chat. I do actually feel like putting some makeup on today, so I figured let's do a little chit chat. Get ready with me. I want to talk about some things that have just been rolling around in my head. Let's talk about men. Let's talk about stress. Let's talk about toxicity. Let's talk about all the things, or some of the things. So if you guys want to chat with me, then just go ahead and keep watching. I just brought you guys in a little bit. So we're starting with the brows already done. I'm already moisturized. I'm already primed. The primer I used was the Power Grip Primer by e.l.f. And then I also used the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer. So this one just helps blur your pores. Love, love, love this. I think it's pretty well loved. Anyway, so I'm starting with brows already done. I used the Item Brow Chow Ultra Fine Brow Definer in the color Deep Brunette. I actually really love this brow pencil. It was kind of a random buy, but one, it lasts a long time. Well, probably lasts for me because I have some microblading. So this is literally just to like kind of sketch out where the lines have kind of faded a little bit. And then that's it. I fill it in like a tiny bit. Boom, she's done. So the foundation I'm going to use today is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. And this is in the color 370W. This is what it looks like. I really, really love this foundation because I found recently in the past year that my skin has just become so dry, and I thought it was mostly due to like my pregnancy hormones and all that, but my skin's still very dry. And so I just think, I don't know, my skin's just kind of in a place where it's dying for moisture. So I've had to switch up my whole skincare, my whole makeup routine, everything. So anyways, I love this because it's a pretty flawless finish. It gives me just enough coverage, not too cakey, not too much. Perfect. Anyways, and I'm going in with the e.l.f. sponge Power Play. I forget what the sponge is called. Oh, so this is the e.l.f. Total Face Sponge. And I'm just gonna go in. So, y'all, there have been some things going on, honey, that I'm seeing around, and I just feel like I need to say, you know, how I feel about certain things. So one thing I want to talk about is men. Okay, I am married, and look, guys, look at the look. Can you guys see how beautiful this coverage is? How luminous it is? Oh, so good. Anyway, so I haven't put makeup on in a while, so this is just, I'm just like, oh, look at it. It's so beautiful. Oh my god, it is so beautiful. I can't. Anyways, one thing I want to talk about is men. Now, one thing that I've kind of, I don't want to say struggled with, but one thing that I've kind of been dealing with is a feeling like it's okay to post about things that I'm super happy about, because it's always misconstrued. Like, people post things and other people will be like, you know how many people are in the world suffering, or you know how many people are out in the world having hard times and this and that, which I totally understand because I am definitely one of those people, have been one of those people. You know, I know what it's like to struggle and be going through it, you know, like I have definitely struggled in my life 100%. And so I've always felt like when good things happen, when I'm happy, or when, you know, positive things are happening in my life, I always feel like I can't really post about it because it's going to be misconstrued as like bragging or being insensitive to like other people and their situations. But it's not. Like, I shouldn't even be thinking about this. I should just post whatever I want to post because I can post it if I want to. But I always have this little nagging feeling like, somebody's gonna take it the wrong way, or you know, someone's gonna have something to say. Sorry, it sounds weird. Someone's gonna have something to say or whatever. And I've just been struggling with that because I feel like I'm finally at a point in my life where I'm very happy. I'm very happy with the way my life is. I'm very happy with where I am in life. I'm very happy with my husband, with my kids, you know, just everything going on in our life. I'm very happy about that. And I feel like I post such a small part of that on any of my social media because I just don't want people taking it the wrong way. And I spoke with my husband about this, and he was like, you shouldn't feel that way. You know what it's like to struggle. You know what it's like to have a hard time. So it's not insensitive for me to be happy about things and want to post them, you know, and want to be like, look at this accomplishment, or I'm so happy I was able to accomplish this, that, and the third, or whatever the case is, whatever it is that I want to post. I should be able to post that and not feel any kind of way about it or worry about what other people are going to think about it. And I've just been struggling with that. And I was like, you know what? You're right. I should be able to post whatever it is I want to post and not give a shit about what anyone thinks about it, you know? And I was like, so I told myself from now on, I'm going to post whatever it is I want to post. I really don't care about the things that I post. But certain things, like my happiness and stuff, it's a very touchy situation for me because I do not want any negative energy brought towards me or my children especially, you know? Like, and people can be very, very negative, and I don't want any of that negativity or any of that near my kids, around my kids at all, ever. You know, as much as possible, I want that anywhere else but pointed at my kids, you know? So that has been the only thing stopping me. But you know what? I do feel like I shouldn't care about that, about, you know, what I want to post and things like that. So I'm gonna do me. And if you don't like the things that I'm posting, obviously you can see yourself off my page, you can see yourself off my channel, and that's gonna be that, you know? So I am gonna post whatever it is I'm happy about on my channel at any point in time. And if you don't like it, then that's just too bad, you know what I'm saying? And one thing I want to post a lot more, I mean, I already do. If you've followed me on Instagram, you know that I post about my husband all the time. Like, I love, you know, taking photos and, you know, just doing a little family post. And it makes me very happy to do that because my husband is amazing. Like, he's an incredible man. And I try not to say too much about it because I know what it's like to be out here without, you know, without a man and single and stuff like that. I know what it's like. I have been there too. But I shouldn't feel like I cannot post how much I love my husband and how much I appreciate him and the things that he does for me because, you know, other people are not happy that they're single or that they haven't found someone or they haven't found the one or whatever the case is. I shouldn't feel any kind of way about posting that. So I told myself, you know what? Scratch that. We're done with that. I'm going to post whatever I want. Any kind of happiness about my husband. Sorry, I need a powder. Hold on. For powder, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose finishing powder, and this is medium deep. I'm going to be using 2 of these. So I use the medium deep for the perimeter of my face, and then I use the light medium 20 for the highlighted areas. So like I said, I'm not doing that no more. I'm going to post whatever I want to post about my husband because my husband is fucking amazing. I literally have the best husband. In my opinion, I have the best husband. I have the man that I literally have dreamt about, wished for, prayed for, you know, like, and I'm literally married this person that I've always dreamed of having. And he's literally, when I tell you he checks all the boxes that I had in my head, you know, women have this like mental note in their head, things that they like, deal breakers, whatever, this and that. We say we don't, but we do. And he checks all those boxes for me. He's an excellent provider. He's very loving, very kind, an amazing father, hardworking, trustworthy man. And I am fucking so excited and stoked about that. And I feel like our husbands need to be praised more. You know, we need to praise them more, especially if they're everything that we've asked for, and they're providing and they're protecting us, taking care of us, taking care of their kids, you know, and their responsibilities. They should be praised more. And I'm gonna do that. You know, I know what it's like to be single. It does suck. But honey, I have a beautiful, wonderful man, and I need everyone to know that I am so grateful and so thankful for him. And I will be posting way more about my husband than ever before, because I can, period, because I can. And I feel like we as women, especially when our men are doing the right thing, you know, and they're taking care of us, we need to give them more credit. And I want to encourage that. So that ends that rant. I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Mega Last Incognito Concealer, and this is in the color Medium Gold. I love this concealer. It is so creamy and the coverage is amazing. Yeah, that's just been one of the things on my mind. Another thing is toxic people. How I feel about toxic people, and where I'm at with that. I will first say that I'm no stranger to trauma. I have lived a very traumatic childhood. I know what trauma is all about. Trust me, trust and believe, I know exactly what happens. And everyone has their own type of trauma. But I'm talking about actual trauma, like trauma that I endured as a child. And I had to learn as I got older, what can I do to change that, to not how do you say, to not have my children exposed to that kind of trauma. They will never be exposed to the trauma that I felt as long as I live and I breathe and do whatever I need to do to protect my children. But the trauma I'm talking about is the trauma that I endured, and putting stress and stuff on my kids because of what I endured. That is a huge thing for me. That is something that I have had to learn and figure out how to navigate. I have been to therapy. I've done all the things. I've taken the steps to work towards becoming more whole and moving through the trauma and things that I've endured in my life. And one of those things is toxic people. When I left Hawaii in 2014, I told myself, this is my fresh break. This is my chance to completely cut ties with anyone or anything that I feel like has contributed to my trauma, people that I do not feel like serve me, people that use you, people that, you know, have negative things to say about you, all of that kind of stuff. The people that were in my life as a child that caused or were around or did nothing when it came to my trauma, all of that. I told myself, this is my fresh break, and I'm going to take it, I'm going to learn from this, and I'm going to figure out how to navigate moving forward with my kids. So what I did was I decided I am going to go and find a therapist, and I'm going to figure out how to work through my trauma. What is the best way to navigate and heal from that, and get to a point where I can move forward in my life and not feel like this thing is like running my life, like running every emotion and, all that kind of stuff. I need to figure out. I said I need to figure out what I need to do to get to a place where I can parent and be an adult without having so many breakdowns or problems or, you know, triggers or things like that. So that's what I did. I went and sought out a therapist. I talked, they listened, and I feel like I got to a place where I needed to be, to where I was like, okay, now I have the tools. Now I know what I need to do. I need to use them. I need to utilize them. Sorry, I'm doing so many different things at one time I can't even talk. I need to utilize them. Now I have the tools. I'm going to move forward and do what I need to do. One of those things was cutting people off. Anyone that I felt like was negative, period, in any way, shape, or form, cut it off. And that's what I did. And to me, it doesn't matter if you're family or not. Family, friends, it doesn't matter. If I feel like you in any way do not serve me, whether it's the way you talk, whether it's, you know, the energy that you bring, if you are in my past during those traumatic times, it was cut off. You were cut off, period. And I don't know anyone an explanation. If I say, or if I cut someone off and they're like calling and texting me, emailing me, hey, we haven't talked in a while, why, how are you, what are you doing, why don't you talk to me anymore? When I cut you off, I cut you off. That means I'm not responding, I'm not talking to you, I'm not calling you, and I'm definitely, sure as shit, not gonna give you an explanation as to why you are cut off. Because that's my kuliana, that's my business, why you are no longer a part of my life. And ever since I've done that, I feel like I am a different person, because it's okay. It's okay to do that. It's okay to know that this is my space, this is me, and no one can come into my space, my positive energy, with any of their negative BS if I don't want them to. And I don't need to explain why. If I'm talking to someone and they're like, hey, have you heard from such and such? And I say no, and you're like, oh, are you guys not talking? Well, why? I don't need to explain that to you. And you're 1 second away from also being cut off. That's how I feel about it. You know? If you're a true friend, if you're someone that I love and, you know, feel like you're someone I want in my life, you'll know. You know. I talk to you. I see you regularly. Or, you know, I at least talk to you regularly. Whatever the case. You'll know. And it's okay. It's okay to be that way. And I do feel like it has helped me grow. Now, there is something that's going on that really pisses me off, and I feel like that's something that needs to be worked on, is people that say, oh, this person is toxic, I don't like this person, but then go on the internet and be like, oh, I hate this person, I don't like this person did this, that, and the third to me, and this is why I don't like them, and da-da-da, and talk shit about whoever or whatever the situation is that you don't like or that you have cut off. No. The way I see it, if I cut you off for whatever reason, and I feel like you do not serve me or my life, you're cut off, period. But I don't need to go on the internet and bash whoever, whatever the situation is. I don't need to go on the internet and be like, I don't like it because, I don't like this person because, da-da-da-da-da because. Nope, you're cut off and that's it. You're out of my mind, you're out of my thoughts. I will never think about your ass again. Let alone go on the internet and type up a whole paragraph about you, because I don't give a shit about you. No. So I feel like people that are like, ugh, you're toxic and this is me, this is how I feel about it and whatever. You are just a fool. You're just a fool and you just want attention and you need to cut it off. You need to cut it out. You need to go somewhere and really think about yourself and what you're doing. Because putting other people down is not healing or is not moving forward from whatever you say is going on with your life. It's just you looking for attention and someone to validate that negativity. And that's dumb. So stop it. So, as I said, y'all, look at this coverage. Look at this concealer is life. It is so nice and smooth and I love it. But anyways, that's how I feel about it. You know, and it's been on my mind. I freaking hate seeing it. I hate seeing it. If someone's not serving you or whatever the case, cut it off and leave it alone. saying that you cut it off, but then still talking about it on the internet or texting people about it is not moving on. It's just being childish. You haven't healed. You haven't moved on. You're just looking for attention. You're looking for anyone that'll validate your negativity. And if that's the case, you cut off. Period. Okay? Like, so that's my little rant about that. So I'm gonna take that that Maybelline loose powder and light medium. I'm gonna not bake, but just set, you know, the areas that I highlighted. This is so nice and smoothing. I'm trying to do my makeup and talk, but sometimes I'll be into like talking that I will like literally stop doing my makeup, which is terrible. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? And you know y'all have seen it too. You know y'all be seeing it. It's just not, that's not healthy. You know, it's not healthy to spend your time talking negatively about someone else. You know, it's really not. You're not doing anything good for yourself because you just keep talking about it. You need to move on. Period. Point blank, you need to move on. And actually work on yourself. And actually do things that make you happy. That's not going to negatively affect someone else. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, another thing. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know what you guys think about toxicity, toxic people, toxic situations, and, you know, talking about our husbands, talking about our happiness, and not being afraid to say, you know, I'm happy and I deserve this, because I have struggled. I've been where you are. I've been where a lot of people are. I've struggled. I've had a hard time, just like everyone else. But I can say, and I'm allowed to say, that I am happy and that I feel like where I am in my life is amazing. This space that I'm in right now is amazing. My husband is so supportive of everything that I say that I want to do. If I say I want to do something, my husband's like, cool, say less. What do we need to do? Literally, that's how he is. And I love him to death for that. Because, you know, sometimes women, we be erratic. We be, I want to do this and I want to do that. And you know, the men that we're with, if it's not the right person, is like gonna try to, you know, say negative things and make you doubt yourself. But a good man, a man that really loves you and has confidence in you and what you're gonna do, he'll be right there. Honey, he'll be right there cheering you on. He'll be number one. And my husband is that. And I love him to death for that. Anyways, the last thing I wanted to talk about is not being afraid to do things that you want to do, even though you feel like you're too old to do it. Okay? I am one of those people that have struggled with aging, you know? Feeling like I'm too old to do this and I'm too old to do that and all this negative stuff for no reason, you know? I've never had someone doubt me. Like I just said, my husband's super supportive. He's never been like, nah, you can't do that, you know, you're too old, or never. And so I don't know why. I've just had the hardest time pumping myself up and being like, I can do that. I don't know why I have this like weird aging thing. But I have finally come to the place where I'm like, screw it. Why not? Why can't I? Why can't I do what I want to do? Why does my age factor in any way, you know? So I finally decided I'm going to do whatever it is I want to do. Period. I am not too old. I am not too stuffy. I'm not boring. Someone in the world finds me interesting, and that's great. And if someone finds me interesting, cool. Hey, hi, I'm Miss Chris. Welcome to my channel. You can check out my my IG at Miss Diva Honey. I be on there talking about whatever, just like I do on here. You know what I'm saying? and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? That is just fine. I can do that. I am not too old to do anything that I want to do. Follow your dreams. Do whatever it is that you want to do in your life. And don't let no one tell you any different. Honey, because you can do whatever you want to do. Period. Okay, so that is my face set. Oh my gosh, it is so smooth and so clean. I just love it. I do, however, need to set my lid though. I have eyelash extensions on, and you guys, it has changed my life. I don't know if I will ever go without lash extensions because I love them. I love that I ain't gotta put no lashes on after this and mess around with no lash glue and do all that crap because I hate it. I hated it. And no matter how many coats of mascara I put on, my lashes still never show up. Like, I don't know. I like had little newborn baby lashes. You could barely see them. Even with 3 or 4 coats of mascara, you could barely see them. So, these lash extensions have been... Why am I having such a hard time talking? It's so weird. These lash extensions have been thebomb.com, and I love them so much. Alright, so that is my base done. I love how that came out. I'm going to move right on in to my contour, or I'm going to bronze. I don't contour. I feel like bronzing is enough for me. I don't need to do all that. So I'm going to move into my Ulta Beauty palette. This is the contour palette. And I'm going to go into these 2 colors here, this one and this one. I'm going to take, I don't know, Glamour Dolls Lisa Frank contour brush, I think, or bronzing brush, whatever. I don't remember. It was so long ago. And I'm just going to go right along my cheekbones here. Guys, another thing that I think I mentioned it in this last vlog. If you guys haven't seen that vlog, definitely go check it out. It's just like a little day in my life situation. I have decided that I am going to go through and get rid of most of my makeup because I really barely ever do my makeup anymore. Like, I literally, this is the first time I'm doing my makeup in like 2 or 3 weeks, to be completely honest. And I don't know, I just kind of been feeling like my natural skin and working on my natural skin and just feeling like, you know, I don't want to take time out of my day to do that. I also have, you know, kids. My oldest has special needs. He has Angelman syndrome. He's going to be 15 next month. I have a new baby. He's not even 1 yet. 10 months old. I have 2 8-year-olds. My son Kiabe, that's 8. I don't know if I've ever actually just sat and said all their names and ages. So I have a 14-year-old boy named Keegan. Yes, I was a teen mom. Yes, there is going to be a video about that. He's gonna be 15 years old next month, which is crazy. He was born with Angelman syndrome. He was diagnosed when he was 15 months old. I then have my now 9-year-old. He is, I can't even believe he's 9. He's currently in Hawaii with his dad's side of the family, just living his best life. And then I also want my stepson, who is my son. He is also 9. Actually, he just turned 9. Their birthdays are literally like 5 days apart. It's crazy. And then we have our baby, our little baby boy, our first little baby together, and he is 10 months old on the 28th. Ain't that crazy? Anyways, I got a gang of kids. So I just have been feeling like I don't really put makeup on that much. I don't really feel like putting makeup on that much anymore these days. I still love makeup, very much so, very much so. And sometimes I feel like, dang, do I even know how to put makeup on anymore? But yeah, I don't really have that want to put the time in to put makeup on every day. I used to wear makeup every single day, guys, every single day. Like, I love makeup. But I decided, I came in here the other day and I was like, you know what, I don't even use this stuff. I literally don't even use this stuff hardly ever anymore. Like, why do I have all this makeup when I barely do my makeup anymore. So I decided I'm literally going to, let me grab the bag so I can show you. I think what I'm gonna do is get rid of everything that cannot fit in this little, well, it's a big makeup bag. In this makeup bag. This is a Sonia Kashuk makeup bag. I think I got this at Target. I'll try and link it if I can find it. And I have all these palettes. I have all these palettes and more that I don't even use. I literally don't use them. I don't even do eyeshadow looks like that. You know, I just use bronzer as eyeshadow. That's all I do. And I was like, why do I have all this? I don't do my makeup like that no more. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of most of it. Whatever cannot fit in that bag, I'm gonna get rid of it. And I ordered a ColourPop palette. I think it's called the It's a Mood palette. Has literally all the colors I could ever want, all the neutrals, little pops of color here and there, but stuff that I will actually use. And that's gonna be the only palette that I have, the only palette that I keep and use. And I feel like that's gonna be good for me because, like I said, I don't really do my makeup anymore. Whenever I do get the itch to do makeup, it's literally a simple look, like the base, and I put bronzer as eyeshadow, and that's it. So yeah, I don't know if I'll do a vlog specifically devoted to that. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, I don't know. Let me know, comment down below if you guys want to see that. But yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of it and just keep like the bare essentials that I know I'm gonna use, whatever can fit into that bag, so that I can carry it, you know, from room to room or whatever. And that's gonna be it. So yeah, ain't that crazy? I'm gonna be using the Pixie by Petra Fresh Face Blush in Ginger Blossom. Love, love, love this color. Let me show you guys. So pretty. I'm gonna be using that blush, and I'm just gonna be using this It Cosmetics, I don't know, dual end brush. I don't know what kind of brush it is. What is this? Heavenly Luxe Complexion Brush. And I'm just gonna put that on my cheekbones. You guys, I was never into blush, but recently I've been into blush. And ooh, it just, I don't know why I'm into blush all of a sudden. I never was. But somehow I am into it now, and I'm just really loving this color. So, so pretty. I'm just gonna put that on the apples of my cheeks and bring it back. Do I go overboard sometimes? Yes, I do. But you can always just blend that right on out. So pretty. And then I'll put it like on the tip of my nose too. I love that. Oh, so pretty. And like I said, if you go a little bit overboard, you just take that little powder brush and go over that a little bit. I love it. I love it. Yes, 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 yes. I'm gonna just take that same bronzing powder and run that run that on my lid. I was literally searching for what this area of my face is called. I could not remember for some reason. I'm just gonna run that through my lid in no particular fancy way, just throw it in there because it's just to deepen up my eyes and give it some dimension. Literally, that's it. That's all I'm trying to do. And yeah, that's perfect. That is good enough for me. Okay, boom. I am gonna use some eyeliner. This is the Perfect Precision eyeliner by This is the Perfect Precision eyeliner by LA Girl, and this is in the color dark brown. I'm just gonna run that in my waterline. Okay, I always have a hard time doing it like while I'm filming. Like I have to like because I make a weird face and I hate it. Okay, a little eyeliner to deepen up your eyes a little bit. And then I take that bronzer and I will run it underneath my waterline just to tie the top and bottom together. And I really don't do it any particular kind of way. I literally just run it under there. Okay, that's the mascara. I got a little eyelash on my nose. I'm actually gonna take that eyeliner, and I have like a little beauty spot right here that always gets covered up when I do my makeup, so I'm going to just use this eyeliner to just put a dot on it to like bring it back. Just like that, and she's back. I'm going to take this Oma Beauty One and Done Brow Styler and just use the gel part of this to set my brows. So it comes with like this little gel in the end. I'm going to use that to set my brows into place. I love this little brush. It is amazing. I also don't really care about brow gels. I will not spend a lot of money on brow gels or brow pencils because it's a waste of money. Like literally, I use the e.l.f. brow gel, and that works just fine. I just happened to see this one in Walmart, and I was like, I'll give it a try, because it's actually a brow brush and gel. So I was like, why not? That seems like I'm okay with spending that, you know, because it's not expensive at all. And this Item Beauty came in my my Ipsy bag, like I don't remember when, but yeah, it came in my Ipsy bag, so I did not spend money on that, or you know, a lot of money on that. Just whatever the Ipsy bag cost, which I do not get anymore, by the way, because like I said, I barely do my makeup anymore. So I was like, why am I spending money on this? Because I would get the Ipsy bag and then just give the stuff away. Like I was like, why am I spending money on this? So I canceled that, honey. I canceled that. Alright, see, and for, yeah, I think I'll use this one. For highlight, I'm going to use the Artist Couture Lickable Diamond Glow Powder. That's what I love the aesthetic of the Artist Couture stuff. So cute. It's in the color Lickable. And I'm going to take this, what brush is this? All Over Highlight Powder Brush. I don't know what brand it's from, but these would look like. And I'm just going to take whatever is in the cap. Just very loose. Highlight is usually very pigmented. So you just want to take a tiny bit. Tap her off. Just like so. And then put that on the high points. Ooh, ooh, look, ooh, honey. You see it? You see it. You see it. Honey, that was just one little dab and I tapped it off. And I'm able to do both sides with it, okay? Yes. Tap it off. Tap it off. And I'm not looking for a super highlight. I just want a little, just a little something to catch the light. Not too much, you know. I'm not looking to blind anyone or nothing like that. As I add more. And then I'm gonna put tiny bit on the tip of my nose here, and then down the bridge of my nose. There we go. Yes, yes. Give me all that pigment. Yep. And I'm gonna do a little bit on my Cupid's bow. Not too much, just a little. Boom. Highlighted. Yes. Cute. Yes. Did I just cover back up that beauty spot? I did. But boom. Okay. Now I think I'm just gonna do some lip liner. I'm gonna go in with this NYX Professional Makeup Lip Pencil in the color Espresso. Espresso. I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips. And then I'm gonna take this wipe, kind of wipe off the inside of my lips because it looks gross from the foundation. Better. Alright, and then I think I'm just gonna go in with this NYX Butter Gloss in the color Praline to finish off the lip. Yo, when I first tried these butter glosses, I was so intimidated because they were so highly pigmented. But now, they're like one of the best lippies out there. Especially in the drugstore. Yes. So, so beautiful. I love it. Clean it up a little bit if you need to. And let me show you guys the finished look. I'll bring you in a little bit closer. Oh, I forgot. I'm going to finish it off with a little setting spray. This is the NYX Bear With Me setting spray. Spray that all over. And that is it. So that is the finished makeup look. Thank you guys so much for watching and joining me on this little chit chat. Comment down below any videos you guys want to see from me. If you guys like this video, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.